That's wonderful. And would you say your greatest teacher were the sessions? I don't want to lead. I don't want to say something that's sounding leading, but I know that because you played in the symphony before you got here.
Yeah.
So was it being in the studio? How maybe the percentage of actually doing the recording dates versus being in school and practicing your instruments, when just in an academic sense, that's one level of preparation, and then the other part is actually going on the dates after dates after dates for years.
And
what's the bigger teacher? Or are they equal? Or
that's a great question. And the main thing to remember is there's many kinds of musicians. If you're a symphony musician, or you happen to be making your living with a symphony orchestra, you get the music as much as 6 weeks before your concert. And you have 6 weeks to look over that music. You have rehearsals with ensemble or with the whole orchestra during that 6 weeks, so that by the time you play it, you barely even need the music. You got it memorized.
Mm-hmm.
Studio recording is a hell of a lot different. There ain't no rehearsing. 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, whatever your downbeat is, that's your downbeat. You're going to start playing right then. And they just passed out the music. You didn't even get a chance to look at it yet. So that's a different kind of musician. And that's a different kind of playing. And studio musicians have to be admired for that, because you got to be top notch. You got to know everything you're doing. If you make a mistake, you got to let it be known, because, like I say, the conductor can't hear everything. But he will later on, and it's your butt if you didn't fess up to it. So the recording is honesty with music. You got to be honest with everything you do. And it just makes you better and better as far as sight reading and all of that. You just get better because you have to get better.
It's extraordinary in studying these scores, which we're going to look at more in our second hour today, I think. It's astounding to me what's on the page, what Mr. Goldsmith put down. And we're going to listen to, maybe some of you aren't as familiar with the original Planet of the Apes score, and many of you are intimately familiar with it. But all of those xylophone parts and the boobams and the log drums and the wood drums and the different instruments, rhythm, note for note, you're going to see it. It sounds like Emil's over there. I'm sure you've done that many times, but not on Jerry's score. Everything is it's phenomenal to me.